Good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome to this amazing meeting, to this great meeting today. I hope you're having a great day. We had a beautiful day. All right, great. So if you're ready for us to start, go to the chat box and type, I am ready. Go and type, I am ready. If you're ready for us to get started, go to the chat box and type, ready. Go and type, ready. Go and type, ready. So, of course, you've also seen the information there. For those of you who cannot hear, for people who cannot hear, and I hope they've been able to do that by clicking on at the bottom left on their phone to click on Wi-Fi and cellular data to hear. Also put down your full name and access code in the comment section to show that you are duly invited for the meeting. All right. The access code, you can see people already putting down their own. So you see 821 ROK, 821 LL, 821, just whatever it is there, that is your the combination, either your reservation code or access code. Ensure you also have your notepad and pen ready, and ensure you have good network. Okay, so follow all instructions posted by the admin in the comment section so that we can all have a good time, a beautiful time. Is that okay? Now, one important thing we must also understand in the course of this meeting is that it is going to be great that we have a very interactive meeting. So do your best to respond on time. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ensure that you also participate in the meeting by asking you a few questions. All right, so always be on the ready to just respond yes or no or whatever question I ask, because your responses also shows that, okay, I am carrying you along, and by so doing, we're able to go as fast as possible. Is that okay? Fantastic. So in the next 60 minutes, this meeting should be over. All right, so are you ready? Okay, beautiful. I can see many. I am ready. I can see many. I am ready. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the theme of this meeting is for discovering your best potential to live your true, discover your best version to live your true potential. Okay, and so it is also the Diamond Project, that helps you. The Diamond Project aims at helping you to live, to become the best version of you. Okay, so who is speaking with you right now? Who is speaking to you? My name is Damian Osafile. I'm a philosopher and a psychologist by profession. I'm a business consultant, a social media expert, and a True Comma Club member. All right. Now, what is the Diamond Project all about? The Diamond Project seeks to help individuals to live out their true potential and become the ultimate version of themselves. Okay? Through mentorship, training, capacity building, and financial leverage system. Now, what does it mean? Now, the truth of the matter is, I think that it is the Newton's law of motion that said every object, all object is in constant motion until something what pushes it. So which means that it is possible that you want to become the ultimate version of yourself. You don't know how to do it your own way. But we have mentorship, we have trainings, we have capacity building, and then also financial, how you can also build financial leverage systems. These things are meant to help you become the ultimate version of yourself. Now, these are the pillars. I'm going to explain this effectively for you. But before then, what is the Diamond Project? That is the Diamond Tribe all about. Now, we are building a tribe of strong individuals that can stand their ground at any given place or time, men and women that can be relied upon. Not people who are built integrity, because we want to help people to be able to build integrity, because integrity attracts success. A tribe, we want to build a tribe of people who are not looking for quick fixed program. If you're looking for, you just want to blow now. You have been, if you are in this meeting, I'm sure you're over 18 years. You probably are over 20 years. Many of you have finished schools, and you already understand that nothing good comes easy. So looking for even that job that you have, when you started that job, your hope is that in the next 5 or 10 years, you would have gotten to the level of managerial level or something, or director or deputy director, but then nothing. Some persons are even retired throughout. They never even got to that level, that director's cadre. So what I'm trying to make, so we're not, you're not people who are not looking for quick fix, who understand that everything good comes through what we call the law process, and are willing to go through that process to become the ultimate version of themselves. And we are building a tribe of entrepreneurs who will salvage this generation from decadence. A lot is happening in our generation at the moment. A lot is happening. Now, we're also building a tribe of people who, by virtue of their strength, are financially free. Financial freedom is not a function of how much money you have, as much as the strength of your character. Listen to me. Your money may not be able to, in fact, as a matter of fact, when you have money, so much money, it begins to bring out those bad characters you have. But then when you have successfully built a good character and then you make money, you help, that character helps you to retain that wealth. All right. And the Diamond Project is a project to create a diamond tribe. My dear friends, I want you to pay attention very well because this tribe we are trying to build right now is not standing on its own. We have different pillars that this tribe and this project is going to be resting on. Number one pillar is mentorship, training, and capacity building. Hey, listen to me. If there is anything you do in this life, whether you have a job or you have your personal business, one thing you have to accept is that you sell. If you are a man and a lady is attracted to you, or you are attracted to a lady, you have sold something knowingly or unknowingly. If you are a woman and then a man is attracted to you, or you are attracted to a man, sorry, or knowingly or unknowingly, you have sold something. So for there to be an interaction between two people, two persons, there must be a sale. But then we're talking about selling that can help you attain financial independence. You must be willing and be able to sell. All right, that mentorship, you're going to get it. All right, interpersonal and people management skill. So you can see you cannot be able to sell effectively when you do not have interpersonal and people management skill. Emotional intelligence skill, what it means that for you to be able to manage people's emotions, you are dealing with different people. How do you manage your emotions? And then leadership skills. It is only a leader who will be able to, first, before you become a leader, you must first of all become a good follower. So as a leader, having that leadership skill, you're able to manage a lot of things, okay? Temperament. Number two pillar is discipline, regimentation, and stoicism. One can become very successful in any business, but for lack of discipline. So you need the discipline for you to be able to become successful, even in that little thing that you do. Having a structure to work with, accountability partner, and three, health optimization through nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle changes. Now, this is very, very, very important. No matter how hard you work, you should not take your health for granted, okay? And you'll be guided on every step to manage your health effectively. This is very important. This is very important. Please go to the chat box and type, I will take care of my health. Go to the chat box and type, I will take care of my health. Because if you notice very well, in recent times, have you ever asked yourself, why is it that we have young people are dying? You can see a young person is suffering from diabetes. Even as early as the age of 6 years or even 7 years, as 10 years. Young people are suffering from kidney disease. Different kind of disease that we thought that was meant for only elderly people. That is what young people are doing right now. So go and type good. I like the fact that many of you are typing it. Okay. I will type what do you call it? I will take care of my health. Very important. And then lastly, okay, somebody's asking pillar one. I'm going to show you. Pillar one is mentorship training and capacity building. Very important. Mentorship training and capacity building. Why this is very important? Because you're going to be able to, it's going to help you. You are going to be mentored, showed how to be able to build all of those things which I've just posted. So number four is what? Deep understanding of leverage and building financial leverage system. Now, this is very important. I'm going to expatiate on this very well. Now, leverage is a principle of wealth creation. There are two different things. Listen to me. People who think leverage don't think of the money they want to make overnight. Because leverage for them is that they are building something that can sustain them to achieve success. All right? And somebody said, I would rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own efforts. That was what John Paul Getty said. Now, pay attention to this. Look at the principle of wealth creation. Okay, now leverage. Leverage is where real wealth is created. Talk about real wealth, talk about leverage. Okay, now leveraging is the idea that the time and effort you put into your business will give you exponential results in terms of earnings. That if you decide to follow the law of process now, it is pain. Listen, they said pain is gain. Follow that process to learn. That, like for instance, you see, you know that those of you who have different skills, tailoring skills, culinary skills, and all of that, what do you call it, catering and all of that, you know that you have to go through a process of learning. You graduate as an accountant, as a medical doctor. That process, that period where you have to go and learn, you have to go to school and come back and graduate before it becomes that, is a process of pain. It doesn't have to be convenient. It is never convenient. I am here to tell you the truth. You don't have to take it anyways. Do you get? But then that's in a period of time, you say in 6 months, in 12 months, I am going to do this. Yes, it is not convenient, but I will do this. And once I do it, so that at least by the time I am, it's like somebody who is working in the farm. You go to the farm, you see that you must have to bend with your hole, digging before you'll be able to plant, have your ridges and all of that. It's important. In other words, with leveraging, the work you put in once will generate recurring of efforts, profits. You go to the farm and then you are digging. That, you see, that effort you are putting to dig is what generates just you dig to just put one corner. By the time you only in one corn, for instance, you see in one 3 or 3 seed of corn. By the time they come out, you see 4 or 5 or 6 different corns in one, just in one of them. Talk more of how many times you have bent to go on. And so the result you get from that bending alone is usually more, times 100, times 50, than that pain that you have to go through at that point in time. You must understand this, my dear friends. Now, leverage breeds passive income, according to Robert Kiyosaki. And he said, all successful people have one thing in common, which is leverage. That leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money do what? Working for you. Now, there are 2 ways to leverage through people. Now, I'm going to ask you a question and I want you to pay attention, okay? There are 2 ways to leverage through people. Number 1, leverage through your personal product and services. You have to be you are the one who thinks, you are the one with the initiative, you are the one with the capital, you are the one that has to now produce, that have to go through the process of imagining and then until, for instance, somebody produced this power bank. It was one man's initiative to produce it. He now did that before other people even started doing it. He is now one person. Abi, great. So you are going to be like, so you after that, you now allow people to begin to subscribe to that particular product. For instance, now this is an Oraimo power bank. So Oraimo produced it, and guess what? There are so many outlets there now. There are so many persons who are now ambassadors. Through them, people now buy. So they don't have to be anywhere through them, but then it is Oraimo. But Oraimo is one who is responsible for the production and the thinking. Meanwhile, there is also the other, which is leverage through other people's products and services. Now, Oraimo has produced this. Me, I am not ready to go through the process and through the pains that Oraimo has gone through. And I say, okay, great. Now, because I've seen this power bank, I said that this power bank is going to be good in a certain area. I go and tell Oraimo, okay, Oraimo, can I be an ambassador to this particular power bank? He says, yes. I will not ask him, what is my commission? He now says, okay, you are going to be getting certain commissions as far as is anybody who buys it, irrespective of your location. So which means I am in Abuja, for instance, and then to me, people in Delta State who have never seen it before begins to buy it. I don't have to be in Delta State and I'm making money. Somebody in Lokoja, don't have to be in Lokoja and people are buying it through, because those are through me. That is when this thing came to Lokoja. Through me, this thing was in Kano. I don't have to be in Kano. By the virtue of the fact that there is a link through me that it got to that place, then I'm going to be earning. So this is the way in which Awolowo, which Jumia and Amazon has started making money. And I want to ask you, in either of these 2, which would you prefer? Which one would you go for? So this is where the question comes in now. In either of these 2, would you prefer to go through the pain of producing, or somebody produces and then all you are just doing is just, okay, I want to be a partner to your product and I'm going to help you to be able to send it out and all that, but then I'm going to get a commission. Which would you prefer? Is it A or B? Feedbacks. Now, I told us respond on time so that we can always we can move on time, okay? So which would you prefer? A or B? Would you prefer to be the one to produce, or you prefer to be able to go through, to be able to leverage through other people's products. Are there people in this meeting? Oh, no one can hear me. They're not in this meeting. No one is in this meeting. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you want to produce your own, right? Okay, great. Now, the thing is, remember, in this, somebody said B, fantastic. Now, remember, in our present situation now, many of you have a business to start. You have a business to start. What is holding you back is capital. Because you are looking at how will you go and produce. You have to be the one to pay for everything. But this one, for the B, you are not looking at how you want to go and produce. You are looking at how you just, somebody has produced it. You have access to it, and then you through it to go out there. All right. So now, for those of you who want to go through A, that is a longer process. Why going through a longer process when there could be another short process you can actually go through, and yet make as much as that person who has to be the one to produce? Do you get that person who has to be the one to produce? Because by being an ambassador, the likes of Davido, the likes of all of these celebrities who are ambassadors for a particular product. Now, if you go everywhere right now, you are seeing celebrities advertising for MTN, Airtel, or Glo. Some persons are even, some celebrities are not even advertising for sport bettings and all of that websites. Why are they doing that? They are paying them so much, in millions of naira. You get, and they will tell you, they will tell you, for any of you who want to do this, register through you using this code, which means for anybody who registers using any of those codes, they don't have to be aware. Money comes to them. That is why I'm here to tell you how you can get it easily. You have two options. Many of you have chosen A, but then B is also another way you can actually go through. You don't have to be the one to produce. You can leverage through other people's products and services, and then you become successful. Now, let me put this imagination in your mind. Imagine that there is a system you plugged in and you build, and as people buy their personal items from different factories and shops, you make a little percentage of whatever they buy for life. Just imagine that. Imagine that I was using that you are using this, that this somebody you just plug into the company that Oraimo that produces this power bank. And once you plugged into the company, guess what? Through you, people in Aba started getting it. Through you are in Lagos. Through you, people in Abuja got it. Through you, people in Benue got it. Through you, people in Lokoja got it. Through you, people in Kano, in Zamfara, different states got it. And you are, and every day, you are having, after like 2-3 years or 5 years or 10 years, you are having over 10,000 persons who are buying this thing every single day. And the only commission you get is a minimum of 1,000 naira for every sales that is made. Imagine how much you're going to be making every day. Can you get it now? You following me? If you're following me, go to the chat box and type I am following. All right. Now, 10,000 people purchase this product daily and you make 100 naira commission. Now, I said making 1,000, but now this explanation right now talks about how you even make 100. So which means if you are making 1,000 commission daily, it means you're going to be making more. But 10,000 people purchase products daily and you make just only 100, not 200, not 300, only 100 naira from each of the 1,000 persons. That is how you make 1 million naira daily. Imagine that you are making 1 million naira daily. Please, if you are making 1 million naira daily, can you just go to the chat room and tell me what will become of your life? What will become of your life, like right now? Many of you are comfortable. Many of you listen to me right now. You're probably making so much, at least in a month. You are making 1 million naira every month. Let me say you are making 1 million naira in a month. But imagine that 1 million naira you're making in a month, you're making it every single day. What will be or become of your life? Now, there are 5 major questions you're going to be asking right now. Beautiful. 5 major questions. Now, how do you plug in and build a system that can help you to begin to make a commission of 100 naira daily? You are probably asking, how can you now reach out to these 10,000 people who will now begin to do it over time? You are probably asking. You are probably asking, how do you make people to buy the product daily so that you will keep earning? So you keep earning. Number 3, how do you make the money through leverage? And then number 5, will this work? These 5 questions, I'm going to answer it, and I want you to pay attention to each and every one of them. Number 1 question, how do I plug in and build the system? All you need to do is position yourself. Now, you look for the company, and once you look for the company, ensure, listen to me, ensure that this company will not go out of business in the nearest future. Because if the company goes out of business in the near future, remember I talked about integrity at the beginning. So, in order not to stress you to go and start looking for, the Diamond Project is one of those organizations that you can plug into and build through their system. The Diamond Project has been in existence for over 16 years. 16 years, but then the Diamond Project itself sprang up within the last 8 years. As a matter of fact, the Diamond Project is in partnership with a company that has been in existence for 16 years, going to about 16, 17 years now. And the Diamond Project partnered with them after 8 years of their existence. Right now, the Diamond Project is 8 years. All you need to do is just position yourself to the Diamond Project. Now, how? You make a one-time purchase. Remember, by being an ambassador, for you to be an ambassador of this, you must be using it. You must be able to testify. Because only by then will you be able to tell people about it, will you be able to replicate it. One-time purchase. Listen, there is no selling, there is no convincing, there is no marketing. You buy, you use, and then you connect. It is easier to connect when you have used. People who buy and then with the mention they want to go and buy and let me go and start selling. No, they don't make so much sales. Most of the time they begin to tell lies. But here you are buying for your personal use. I bought this for my personal use, and then this is good. And I know that there are people in so and so states in one state that have never heard about power bank. You can imagine the first time power bank came out. Even when power bank came out, it was somebody's initiative. When power bank came out, what we have was about 3,000, 5,000 mAh. Somebody's initiative to increase it to 10,000. Another person's initiative to 50. Now, people are doing 150,000 mAh. People's initiative. And guess what? They take it to a place whereby there is no light, where there's no constant light. They are going to make massive sales. Now, because they have used it, they see that, this particular thing, if I use it, like even this 20,000, for instance, you see that if I use it, I can use it for like days. And before you know what's happening, they're actually doing well for themselves. So here, for the Diamond Project, with as low as 69,990, you are plugging into the system. Pay attention, pay attention. Now, I know you've had money, many of you, your attention is going to, but pay attention very, very well. With as low as 69,990 naira, you are already plugging into the system. Now, pay attention. What did you purchase? Food supplements, beverages, personal care items. You use them for your personal use. You're purchasing them for your personal use. And once you use them, guess what? You can now connect people through your personal testimony. Now, our strategy is that you buy, you use, and you connect. There are different packages. The silver pack is 69,990. We have the gold pack, 189,000. We have the most preferred package, 330,000 naira, and then we have the platinum package of 499,990. All right. Now, number 2, how do you connect 10,000 people? How do you connect 10,000 people? Now, pay attention. The answers. Through your phone alone, you can even access up to 1 to 100 million people in the world. I know you doubt, but let me show you how. Now, I'm sure everyone here is an adult. An average adult has 100 contacts on their phone. Is there anybody who is listening to me right now who does not have at least up to 100 contacts on their phone? Can you go to the chat box and just type, just give me an overview. How many contacts do you have on your phone? Go to the chat box and type. Remember, I said you have to respond so that we can actually be fast, okay? Go to the chat box and let me know how many contacts you have in your phone. Just an overview. It doesn't have to be the specific number. I know some of you have 2,000, some of you have 15, some of you have 500. But I'm also very sure that nobody in this meeting has less than 100 contacts. I'm very, very, very sure. I'm very, very sure. So let me know, how many contacts do you have on your phone? Somebody said 700, somebody said 1K plus, somebody said 200 plus. That is what I'm talking about. But you see your 1K plus, you see your 700, you see your 200. That is not what I am. I am saying your own just 100. Only 100 now, pay attention. Your 100 contacts is your first level. So if you have 200, congrats. That means you are the one who have been holding yourself back from becoming successful. But they said nothing. They said Igbo man will say it is the day you wake up, that is your morning. The time you wake up is your own morning. So now that you are seeing this, you are getting this knowledge. I hope that you don't take it for granted. I beg you of you, don't take it for granted. Please. Now, out of your 200, your 100 contact is your first level. So if you have 200, it means you are a multi-millionaire in the making, and there you don't even know. Pay attention. Now, the difference between you and I is that when I see 100 contacts on my phone, I do not see 100 contacts. I see 100 phones again. Because for every one person's contact you have, that contact is in a phone. And because that person is an adult, also, the person also has 100 contacts on that phone. Do you understand? If you understand this analogy I just said right now, go and type I understand. One contact is equivalent to 100 phones. It's one phone. Two contacts, two phones. Do you get? Three contacts, three phones. 100 contacts, 100 phones. And each of these phones also, because they are adult, they also have 100 contacts in them in each of these phones. Do you understand, please? Do you understand? I want to ensure that you are really understanding me. Are there people in this meeting who understand? Great. Okay, great. I'm not getting feedback, but then it's fine. Okay, awesome. Now, 100 phones times 100 contacts is equals to what? 10,000 contacts. So have you now seen how your 100 contacts has given you access to 10,000 contacts? This is at the second level. So for those of you who have 1,000 plus contacts, 700 contacts, have you now seen how your 700 contacts is equivalent to 70,000? Your 1,000 contact plus is equivalent to 1 million contacts already, but pay attention. That's not what we are looking at. So 10,000 contacts is equivalent to what? 10,000 phones that also has 100 contacts. Now, at the last level, let's leave it at this level. Let us not run again. Now, 10,000 contacts times 100 contacts at the third level is equivalent to what? 10,000 times 100 is equivalent to what? 1 billion contacts. But now, in business, you and I know that it is not everybody who you know that patronizes you. As a matter of fact, your business does not even grow based on the people that know you when you are just starting. It is when you have become successful, they will come and start patronizing you, right? So let us now say this. Let us now say, okay, out of your 1 million contacts, 1 million contacts, only 1%, 1% of, so which means 99% does not patronize you. Is understandable, but only 1% patronizes you, which means you have access to 10,000 people. And if 10,000 persons purchase and buy products daily, and then you are earning only 100 naira from them, only 100, I did not say 200, I did not say 300, from them, that is how you make 1 million naira every single day. I have just broken this down. And you can see how if you begin to make 1 million naira in a day, it means you can make 30 million naira in a day. Somebody say it is possible for me to make 1 million naira. Go to the chat and type, it is possible for me to make a million naira in a day. Go and type it in the chat box. Go and type, it is possible for me to make 1 million naira in a day. Go and type it. It's only a matter of time. Like I said, you are not looking for you are qualified to be here when you are not looking for the quick fix program. You know that, I have to, this is a process and I have to follow the process. Then go and type, it is possible. Beautiful. It is possible for you to make a million in a day, but you must be willing to follow the process. Somebody type, I will follow process. Type, I will follow process. Type, I will follow process. Now, question 3, how do I make people to buy the product so that I'll be earning daily? How? How? Now, let the system talk for you. Use it. Use it. use the system. Okay? Now, notice. God is a God of systems and structures. And anytime God builds, he builds with the intention to allow what he builds continue without him having to be involved. Do you understand that? The God that created you and I is a God of system. When he builds with intention to allow what he builds to continue without him. Let us say, and let us give. In this world, please, we are made to understand that we are over 8 billion people now, Abi, on earth. But how many persons, for those of you who are Christians, did the Bible tell us that God created? We are made to understand that God created man in his own image, and then through the man made him fall asleep and created a woman. So which means that he created for him, all he created is just a man and a woman. Just a man and a woman. That was all he created. That was all he created. A man and a woman. And through this man and woman, billions, we have billions of human beings. Of all the animals he created, the goats, the chicken, the birds, everything he created a male and female. And every time, every other thing that's existing in this world is through what? Through those persons or those species, a man and female, a male and female that he created. We were told that God had gone to rest, that God went to rest after the 7th day. Please, I want to ask you, has God come back from resting after the 7th day? Is he back from resting? Please, I'm asking you. Is he back from that rest? Is he back? So, because if you understand these things very well, you will understand that even you yourself, you are not meant to work all the days of your life. No, that is not God's plan for you. Because he has created us in his own image and likeness. So which means that we are like him and we should be and act like him. The continuity and efficiency of anything that and every aspect of your life depends on your ability to build an institute system and structures. And behind everything that works is a system and structure. Nothing works sustainably by luck. By luck. And lastly, you cannot build free without systems and structure. So you see why you have to follow the system. So go and type, I will follow system. Go and type, I will follow system. All right. And one of the systems here is business launch. People do not understand the power of business launch. Let me tell you something. Business launch is this only in Nigeria that I understand, or in Africa that I know that people want to launch their businesses and then they are looking for, you are starting a new business. You are launching a business to attract people. And then you have to spend so much money to cook for people that want to come patronize you. No. But you can launch business. And the beautiful thing about this was you can launch one business so many times. You can launch one business so many times. In recent times, many of you have started seeing, you are getting messages from different banks about coming to buy shares, Abi. Now, what the shares thing have been in existence for so long. But why is it that out of so many years, it is 2024 that banks are now asking us to come and buy shares? Now, they have cut it down. One share for them, like Zenith Bank will tell you, one share is 36 naira, and then you have to buy up to 195 or 150 or thereabout. There's a way they put it in bulk. So you can now buy one for 19,100 and something naira. Now, what this means is it was a new way to relaunch. The Zenith Bank have been, GT Bank has been, but they are now relaunching through shares, getting people again. Now, many persons who became interested, who are now looking at, okay, I cannot buy shares, people who understand the stock exchange market and all of that, going back to buy it. There are probably people who do not have bank, who do not have an account with Zenith Bank or any of these banks, going to buy shares, haven't made a comparison, is a new way, because when you register into the company, when you now open an account, it has done something for them. You're going to put money there, and it's your money they want. You can launch your business more than one. You don't understand. You see how I'm emphasizing this? Like I said, you must be willing to follow the system. You must be willing to learn. Remember, I said one of the pillars of the Diamond Project is mentorship training. Do you get? And capacity building. All of these things you are going to get it. What few weeks ago there was a training about proper investment. Many of you have not heard this kind of investment before. They are the trainings you're going to be getting here. All right. Number 2 is what business launch. The business launch, is that what these are the kind of messages you send. Number 2 is what? Contact recommendation, recommending people to what? To the Diamond Project. Recommend them is going to be a way as well. This is a system that you must be willing to use. 8 years it has been in existence, and then we have achieved so many successes and raised people who are becoming successful. We have a lot of people who make at least, who are weekly millionaires, daily millionaires, monthly millionaires. You can choose for yourself. And then there is the Zoom and online meetings. Of course, this is it. I know that many of you, I'm speaking to you from Abuja, some of you are in different states and you are listening to me and you can hear me very well. And new knowledge is being added to your file. And guess what? We also have the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Hey, TikTok is not part of it now. Right now, even X, you can now change your account to a professional account in any of this thing, and then over time, you are reaching out to people. People are reaching out to you. You are making sales and all of that. You can sell to people. How many times have you ordered things online from people you don't even know? And that particular thing you order, somebody around you is actually selling it. Now, have you now seen that it is possible for you to also make your bid? Because if you can buy online, when you know that somebody, you can go to the market to buy that particular thing, it means that you can also put things online. People will buy from you. That is how life works. All right. Then number 4, how is the money made through leverage? Now, this is how the money is made through leverage. My dear friends, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Okay? You will work until you die. And that is not my prayer for you. You don't have to work until you die. You don't have to work until you begin to, all the money you've worked, you're now using it for health and all of to treat yourself. God forbid, that's not my prayers for you. Okay? Now, number 1 is what we call the direct connectors bonus. Every business gives this direct connectors bonus. You don't even know. If you are in business and then you have never initiated this in your business, begin to think in that light. So the Diamond Project also has a direct connectors bonus. What does it mean? That you make between 20,000 and 150,000 naira instantly for connecting anyone to using our system. Do you get? For using our system. Everybody. I was in church one day. Somebody just called me. I'm also a musician. Somebody called me one day. They are calling. They need a saxophonist in the immigration, and they need somebody who will be able to play a musical instrument and all of that. And they just need somebody who will be able to handle all those things. And so they called me. When they called me, I told them my price. And by the time they gave me my price, they paid me and all of that, because I spent hours there. And then when they paid me, the person who called me, I had to give him something. I said, oh, thank you very, 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 very much. He wasn't expecting it. But you know why I did that? Because I am in business. And once I am able to do that, since I'm able to give this person this thing, tomorrow again, I'm not even, because for him, he didn't expect it. He was just like, okay, that's because he couldn't do it now. And I gave him. And once I gave him, right now, he was so grateful. He said, bros, no worry. Anytime I just see you again. In fact, I go to help you to look for. That is what happens in business. You are always asking, you are in business, saying, please, you connect me. And then you do not give the connectors bonus. It is important. It should be part of your liabilities and your expenses. Whenever you in your business analysis and statistics at the end of every month. All right. Now, there is no limit to what you can earn for every of this one. There's no limit. So you can enjoy direct bonus income without limits. Now, number 2 is the matching bonus. Now, every business is expected to do A, but not all businesses have the capacity to do B. Do you get? If I can give you a list of 100 businesses in Nigeria, and there are just about 5 or 10 out of the 100 businesses I'm going to mention to you that has the ability to be able to give you this matching bonus. Any businesses that give you matching bonus, hey, hold on to it. You know what it means? It means that you can be sleeping and you are making money. You can be sleeping and you are making money. Let me show you that. Here, you make unlimited 7,000 naira from the system as people keep purchasing in your system. All right, now how the money is made. Pay attention very well. Now, we have BC. BC comes in. This is BC, Ola BC. BC connect to the Diamond Project. And through the contacts that I showed, done 100 contacts, 1% of his 100 contacts. And guess what? He begins to get people who are purchasing. As he's getting his direct contact bonus, and then those other persons also, who by the virtue of purchasing are already becoming partners too. Once they become partner, BC himself gets another 7,000. So, and then as they are coming out, the company begins to bring them, okay, now say, okay, this person and this person, okay, they'll begin to pair them. Every pair, they begin to pair them. For every pair, he's getting 7,000 naira. There are some time, at some point, BC may not even bother again to go and start looking for anybody again. He will not say, okay, great, I have done my work. Every other person that they are not doing, he's now making 7,000 naira. You can imagine making 7,000 naira every single day. See, every single day, 7,000 naira up to 50 persons, up to 40 persons, up to, you can imagine how much you're going to be making every day. But then there's a benchmark for the company. The company has said, okay, great. You can make up to 47,000 naira every day. And then the potential for that account, when you start with the least package of 69,000 naira, is 8.5 million naira. But what if, because Olabisi is also very busy, and then he's not he's not available as he should, and so he's only able to give 10%. So he at 90% failure rate, instead of 8.4 million naira, he's making 840,000 naira every day. If you are making an additional for failing, an additional 840,000 naira daily, how much will you make? And then there is the gold pack, 23.5 million naira potential monthly. And then at 90% failure rate is 2.3 million naira. And then there is also the most preferred package. Okay, 58.8 million naira. And at 90% failure rate is what? 5.8 million naira. And platinum package of 170 million naira. And at 90% failure rate is 11.7 million naira. Now, what is the more package you decide to start with, the better for you. The more potential you have. Like I said, you must be willing to follow the system and process. Then question 5, will this work for me? We are coming to the end of this meeting. Now, knowledge, they say, makes a man unfit for slavery and makes him take steps that violates his family's history. What it means is, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. It doesn't matter the shege you have seen. It doesn't matter the level of poverty or the poverty family you're coming around from. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that what you have gotten the knowledge, and then you are willing and ready to be able to run through with it. My dear friends, success. Let me show you success stories of people who have succeeded. Ambassador Ronke Koshemani is a young lady who moved to Abuja for greener pastures for service. Then after service, she got a secretary job, and her salary was now slashed from 70,000 naira at the time to 63,000 naira. And when she even complained, they told her that, we cannot pay you anymore because that amount of money again, things are hard, business are not moving, and it's possible for that to happen. Because you're also, the person who employed her is also a businessman and who understands the way things are going. So, do you get? But then, so there you have an option of either continuing or quitting. And that was how, while she was still there, she was now looking for another opportunity that can also help her. And that was how she connected to the Diamond Project. When she connected to the Diamond Project, they asked her, okay, what are you looking to achieve in the Diamond Project? She said, I love catering. I love to cook. And I need money to be able to start this. How much do you need? She said she needs just 600,000 naira. Just 600,000 naira. And guess what? In 3 months, she started. Now, while she was still working at a secretary job, and then a partner in the Diamond Project, 3 months, she was able to raise 596,000 naira. System. Because when they told her, when she was like, how is it possible for me to make money on that? It's as simple. So you have contact. He said, yes. You have contacts, right? There's no problem. With your contact, we're going to teach you how you'll be able to achieve that. And that was it. And guess what? Now this lady is a boss lady. 8 years in the system, she has achieved so much. She bought a car for her mother during the COVID-19 period, bought a car for her father as well, had built a lot of houses here in Abuja for herself, a young, very young lady in her early 30s. Doing so well for herself. Now, she is now a mentor to so many. As a matter of fact, she even mentored me. Yes. Has over 50 offices across the nation. Remember what I told you something? that you can be in one place and you have offices, you have branches, you have outlets everywhere, and you don't have to go there. You are making money. That is what I'm talking about. That is what this project has helped her to achieve. There is Samuel Nweke, also a young boy. That's why I say it doesn't matter where you are coming from. Who left Aba after he lost his father. He couldn't continue school. He came to Abuja, started with hawking. From hawking, he started bricklaying. From bricklaying, at some point he was confused. He felt like this life does not even favor him. And then he now got secretary. He got his secretary job in Diamond Project. From working as a secretary, he was like, how is it that the people are celebrating, are buying cars, and I am just here as a secretary? Is it not possible? He asked the person who employed him. He said, is it possible for me as a secretary to also be part of these people too? That in the long run, after 1 or 2 or 3 years, I can buy a car. He said, yes, it is possible. You know what? He went, he saved his salary, and then he started. That is him now. He drives that car there. He has this beautiful office in Warri. He left Abuja and went to Warri, where he does not even know anybody. Right now, he has massive, as a young boy of just 27 years, he has over 40 offices. Doing so well for himself, a monthly and a weekly millionaire. Dominion Paul was raised by a single mom who sold vegetables. They lived in the dilapidated house with their family, and then she was a sales girl. Through this project, this young girl you see here, that is her and her family and her mother. Through this project, this young girl was able to build a 2-bedroom flat for the mother and bought a Mercedes CLA C-Class for herself. You see what I'm telling you, that it is possible. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. All right. This is also a 4 years transformation. A 4 years transformation of somebody who was able to who became successful through this project. 4 years transformation, who have achieved so much. A mentor, Ambassador Nefo Esimai, who has achieved so much. 4 years transformation. Now, I want you to watch this video and pay attention so that you can see the possible thing that this can also do for you and how you can become successful in no distant time. So you can see that, right? That is exactly one of the persons who became successful. Now, about my story. My dear friends, My speaking to you here is not because I studied business or I am very good at. You just give it to me and it happened. As a matter of fact, speaking to you from Abuja, I came into Abuja as a musician where I was being, you know, I was being paid to play musical instrument in a particular church. And while I was doing all of these things, I also thought it wise that, okay, it was also for me to also go abroad, to go and study, to go for studies, to go and study and become an authority in music. Yes, I just learned, I could play various musical instruments, I could interpret music, but I do not have the authority because I didn't read music. And while I applied, I was given admission to study abroad, and I had paid my school fees and I was denied visa. Now, in that course, I didn't know so much about what it was going to take me for me to be able to get my money back and all of that. And I lost so much. I lost so much to that course. And can imagine somebody who was earning so much, virtual 80K weekly. And at some point, the person who employed me was transferred from Abuja. And I had to start from afresh. A very painful experience. I started squatting. First, I came from a humble where a family where we had to struggle. I struggled so much as a person, personally. Music has been it for me. I went to the minor seminary, I went to the major seminary, I wanted to be a priest, but at some point I decided to take a walk because I also felt like, that time when you feel like there's this thing that happens right now. It is later on you begin to understand that most of these responsibilities that we gave ourselves while we are younger, they were not necessary. And these responsibilities is what they call black tax. What has kept so many youths and Nigerians at the level where they are, because you can imagine somebody who is earning 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira every month, and then the person is talking about, I have to give my parents, my younger ones have to go to school, I have to feed them, and even if the person is not married. This is what has always been. In SS1, when I started my dancing escapades and all of that, in SS1, I took up responsibility. I was the one that paid my fees and all of that and then when I was done, before I entered the major seminary, through dancing also, I started making money and I took up responsibilities in my family at that point. And I thought that, oh my God, I was just going to do it. And when I went to the seminary, of course, in the seminary, you don't longer have access to dance and all of that. So no music, nothing. In fact, as a matter of fact, you don't even do business when you are in the seminary because priests are not even allowed to do business. And all of these things held me back. And I was thinking, oh my God, who will help? So I thought that if I'm not, since I'm not allowed to do any business and all of that, there is no way I'll be able to survive my family. I thought that they would not survive without me. A mentality which we must eradicate. And so with that mentality, because of that, I had to quit the seminary. And that was how I came to Abuja, started business and all of that, started doing this. And through this, I was making money. I was trying to apply abroad. Okay, let me go for studies. I was now denied visa. And it felt like I was at this level and I started afresh again. Through that struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle, I tried to raise money again. I bought a car, and then that was how I started doing Uber. As an Uber driver also, I tried my best to be as successful. As a matter of fact, as an Uber driver, my first second and third property, I bought as an Uber driver. And then I also started struggling. As an Uber driver, I was also thinking of how best I can actually make money. As a matter of fact, I had taken myself away from my mind away from traveling. But how best can I become successful in this Nigeria, despite the whatever is happening? But I want to become successful because there was money in this Nigeria. There is still money in this Nigeria. How can I become successful? And in the course of my driving one day, somebody was while I was discussing one of my riders at the time, and then we got talking, and then that was when he actually made me understand that people actually can become successful when they build businesses, and the business can outlive them. So if you start a business with a mindset that will outlive you, not a business that you want to start feeding family from. So what it means is that you must also have to interact with these persons and make them understand, but then it will outlive you. That is to say that money will be coming for you to be able to take care of the present needs. But that is not the goal. The aim is that this business, you want to build it to a point whereby it will outlive you, leverage. When he spoke to me, I started thinking, in 2018 December, I said I was not going to do Uber again. That was the bed I had at hand. They said a bed at hand is better than 1,000 in the bush. I didn't have 1,000 in the bush. The one I had at hand, I gave it away. I said I was not going to do Uber again because I don't even know what to do. But during that, in the course of thinking, my dear friends, in the course of thinking of what I will do with my life, how will I be able to cope? And all of that, I encountered this book, The Business of the 21st Century. Ha! Dear friend, read. They said if you want to hide anything from a black man, African man, hide it in a book. I read this book, and that was it for me. Through this book, I understood the concept of leverage. Most of these things I spoke to you about leverage, I got it from this book. You can screenshot and also go and read it somewhere. I read this book by Robert T. Kiyosaki, and that was it for me. And then in 2019, I connected to Diamond Project. Upon connecting to the Diamond Project, my dear friends, this is me and my colleagues. We were now celebrated as Millionaire Circle members. And then also, these are the awards that have been given to me. 5 years down the line, it has been an amazing journey. An amazing journey. This is my beautiful office. Okay. Now, if anybody had told me I'll be able to achieve this, I would tell them it is a lie. I was denied visa because I had no travel history, but right now I have traveled. This is me in Dubai. This is me in Kenya, and other places I've also gone to as well, courtesy of this project. Courtesy of this project. Now, through this project also, I have been able to build a very big mansion from this project. A 4-bedroom duplex. Mighty. As a matter of fact, I built that house in a space of 6 months, all from this project. I don't know how I'll be able to achieve. I don't know. I know that, yes, I know that I will have a house, but I never imagined that I will build a house in a short time as that. As a matter of fact, when they started building the house till they finish it, my dad was in the hospital that period, and I didn't even have time to visit. So from when they started to when they finished, I never had time to go there. It was phone, all of that. And it is within the Abuja where I am living. Why am I telling you this? That anything is possible for any of you, for anybody. Through this project, anything is possible. We also do charity in this our project. In 2018, we fed 100 families in Abuja. 2019, we fed 5,000 families in Abuja. 2020, we fed 50,000 families in Abuja. Okay, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 1 million families, because we have grown in numbers. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, we actually went somewhere in Abuja here where they call Wumba to go, and I've forgotten whether it's Wumba, I've forgotten the name of the place, to go and give people food. Okay, so sorry about that. So we have gone to give people food, all right, all from this project. Now, this is also where we had to go and then give them food in the hospital.
God will continue to thank you. As only God that will help you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sorry about that. The network is just trying to frustrate us. We're already rounding up. Okay.
50,000 will clear, and then just hold on to okay? Yeah, for the baby and for little things.
So that is it. So the vision and mission of the Diamond Project, the vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. You can imagine the vision has raised so many persons, and we all came together to go to the hospital to go and pay hospital bills for people. And so we're on a mission to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changer. Do you want to be part of this vision? Do you want to become a millionaire? Do you want to become a diamond? Do you want to be part of this 50,000? If you want to become part of this 50,000, go to the channel and type "I will be." Okay, so it is not the strongest of species that survive, my dear friends, not the most intelligent, but the ones that is most responsive to change. The law of process and following the system. Most responsive to change, discipline. All right. The moment of decision, my dear friends, we're rounding up right now. It is in your moment of decision that your destiny is what is shaped. Now it is time to select our partners for mentorship. How many of you want to be part of our mentorships? How many of you listening to me right now want to be part of our mentorship? We have 3 categories of mentorship. You are going to choose for yourself. Number 1 is what? The number 3 is the category C, which is emerging leader mentorship. Who mentors you, and in 18 months, 1 year and 6 months, you become a monthly millionaire in 1 year and 6 months. 1 year and 6 months. Pay attention. We have the category B. You hit monthly millionaire in 12 months. That is, in 12 months, 1 year, you become a monthly millionaire. And then we have the category C, the Allied Mastermind Mentorship. Category A, you hit monthly millionaire in 6 months. I want to ask you, so which of these level of mentorships would you want to be part of? Is it category A, category B, or category C? Let's get your feedbacks. Is it category A, category B, or category C? Are there people in the meeting to respond? Are there people in the meeting to respond? Is it category A, category B, or category C? Can you hear me? Wow. Can anyone hear me? Okay, great. So is it one of the categories do you want to be part of? Is it category A, B, or C? Which of the categories? Elite, fantastic, beautiful. So the mastermind mentorship slots. For those who are choosing the Elite masterminds, my dear friends, you have to understand that we have the largest mentorship platform in Africa. Okay, it is only our organization that has mentored in a space of 3 months. We filled up the Velodrome National Stadium in Abuja here 4 different times. Sorry, is it for 8 times? Sorry. We filled it up 8 different times in 1 year, in the year 2023, because of the kind of mentorship that we have here. My dear friends, the mastermind mentorship benefits, pioneer benefits, You're going to have exclusive access to global mentorship and training. You're going to leverage on the Diamond Tribe. You're going to have access to breakthrough nanotechnology health bundle and access to global business expansion vehicle. Okay, expansion vehicle. So the mastermind mentorship is for the following categories of people. People who are serious-minded. Are you a serious-minded person? People who have big dreams. Do you have a big dream? People who are willing to pay the price for their dreams and money cannot even stop them. And people who do not procrastinate and are grabbing the opportunity immediately. These are the people that the mastermind mentorship is for. All right. 1,000 pioneer members and over 800 have been selected. Over 800 have been selected. So right now we have less than 200 left. Okay. So my dear friends, who will be the first to be selected in this particular meeting? Who will be the first to be selected in this particular meeting? But I want to ask you, did you get value today? They said the rich considers the worth because they understand the value. Okay, while the poor considers the cost because they are always thinking of how to survive. So I want to ask you, are you rich or are you poor? Are you rich or poor? This is not about how much you have. This is not about if you're a monthly millionaire. But the question is, are you rich or you are poor? If you keep quiet, I will just take it as if you are poor. But I want to believe that I do not have poor people here because I know that for you to be in this meeting till this time, it is because you got value. And if you got value, then I also want you to understand that. And then you understand value. That is why you are here. Some persons joined this meeting and they had left, but you have remained here. That is because you have a rich person's mindset. Okay? We are here to stand as a bridge between where you are now and your financial and life destination. So are you ready to become a diamond? Are you ready to become a diamond? Do not forget about the illustration I have given to you before now. The silver package potential, 1 monthly potential is 8.4 million naira and 90% failure rate is 840,000 naira. The gold pack is 23.5 million naira and 90% failure rate is 2.3 million naira. Then the MPP pack is 58.8 million naira and 90% failure rate is 5.8 million naira. And platinum package is 117 million naira and then 111.76 million naira is the 90% failure rate. So which of these packages are you going for right now? I want you to choose your preferred package. Where are you listening to me from? Are you in Lagos? Are you in Abuja? Are you in Ibadan? Are you in around Onitsha, Kano, Port Harcourt, Warri, Uyo? Whichever axis you are, it doesn't matter. All you just need to do is to choose your preferred package and then make your payment into any of the accounts there and send your proof of payment to 080-265-45390. 080-265-45390. So go ahead right now and make that decision. Go ahead right now and make that decision so that at least you can get that mentorship. You can begin to be mentored. You can begin to get mentorship that will help you, that will help things to change for you. The year is tough. As a matter of fact, we are already entering the Unborn month. See, it is a lot that has happened. It is a lot that is happening already. But then the truth of the matter is what? It doesn't matter. Within these few months remaining of the year, you can also begin, you can become successful. Within these few months that's remaining in the year this year, you can do something different. And the things you have not been able to achieve within the last few months from the beginning of the year, you can achieve within these last few months. Go ahead right now and make that decision. Go ahead right now to make that decision. You have understood the importance of leverage. Ask yourself, what I am doing right now, can I leverage? Can I leverage? Can I leverage? Can my children inherit and do this thing and earn amount of, even if they don't put the same amount? Of course, you know that your children cannot even put the same amount of effort you have put into building a particular thing. You know that. So can my children be able to put the same effort and retain it? If not, this could be one of the amongst, yes, you have your job, beautiful. You hold on to it. You have your business, amazing. Hold on to it. But this is also something you can do. Remember the story of Ambassador Ronke, who I told you about, a lady who already had a job, and then in 3 months she was able to raise over close to 600,000 naira to start her new business. That your business that you have, you are able to want to expand. This could also be a means for you. Go ahead and make that impact. Go ahead and make that decision, because this will help you. This will help you to achieve success. Yeah. This will help you to achieve success. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead. Okay?
Start before you're ready. Don't prepare, begin. The enemy is not your lack of preparation. It's not the difficulty of the project or the state of the marketplace or the emptiness in your bank account. The enemy is resistance. The enemy is your chattering brain, to which is if you give as much as a nanosecond, will start producing excuses, alibis, transparent self-justifications, a million reasons as to why you can't, shouldn't, won't.
My dear friends, start before you are ready.
The thing you know you need to do. Start before you're ready.
Start before you are ready. Start before you are ready. Okay? Start before you are ready. Start before you are ready. Do not allow anything to hold you back. Now, why must this work? Let me tell you why this must work. Mentorship is the reason it is going to work, because you're not going to be left alone. You are going to be held by the hand. We're going to work with you and show you how you can be able to achieve a level of success you want to achieve, step by step. There's a step to always look forward to. At this step, you get this level, they take it to the next level, and before you know what's happening, you yourself over time you will become a mentor, because you should be able to rewrite your own story. A mentor shows you the way and shows you the right path to follow. Go ahead and make that decision. Okay? Okay, I just paid 189,000 into the mission. Okay, fantastic. What's the next step? Please, what's the next step? Okay, we have STEM money. Okay? So go ahead and make your people are already making their payment. You're asking what is the next step. Okay? And secondly, the system saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Okay, because the benefit of systems and structure, like I told you before, is that it makes it possible for everyone who deploys it to have the same or similar system. Congratulations to you, for those of you who are making your payments already. It immortalizes your presence and institutes standard. It guarantees sustainability and longevity of results that will outlive you. It makes replication and reproduction possible. You can't build anything great without a reference, and there are supervisors that create compliances and accountability. This is it, my dear friends. Go ahead and make that decision. Okay? Congratulations to you. Send your proof of payment to 08026545390, and once you make your payment, you are going to receive a link for your next mentorship. Your mentorship is going to begin on Monday. Okay, on Monday. All right. Since you are in HR, we're going to connect with you online. Is that okay? Congratulations to you. Congrats to you. So who will be the second person to make their payment right now? Go ahead and make that decision. Lillian, go ahead and make your decision right now. Okay? You have been here for the last 1 hour. Fantastic. You have gotten value. Don't you think that this can also help you to become a better person? More, of course, you're a better person already, but then of course become better in terms of your earnings and all of that. Business, become business. You want to become a business guru. You want to become successful at every other thing. You want to have so much money. You want to help your family. You want to travel. You want to build your house. You want to buy your car. Whatever it is to achieve, this business could be a channel for you to be able to achieve it. Go ahead and make that decision. Make your payment. Choose your preferred package of either the silver pack, the gold pack, the most preferred pack, the platinum pack, or the VIP package, and send your proof of payment to 08026545390. That is my phone number, and I will send you the link for the next mentorship class that is going to start. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you about a young lady who for 4 years had no job. Because most of the times you see an opportunity and then you want to be pushed. Somebody will want to be pushed to the wall before you can make a decision, but you don't have to wait for that. This young lady, her name is Jessica. For 4 years, she had no job. And guess what? She told her friend introduced her. She was crying. She said, "My friend, I don't know what is it. Like God has abandoned me. God does not like me." She now said, "Our friend after that, don't worry, I will take you to a native doctor who will tell you why and show you why you have not been getting a job." And when they got to the native doctor, the native doctor now said, "Okay, no problem. Let us first of all determine if you have a terrible future or a bright future." So he drew a circle, and then a circle of terrible future and another circle of bright future. And then he now brought a millipede, a worm, and placed it in between. and said, I'm going to be playing this drum now. I'm going to play this drum. Okay? I'm going to play this drum, and as I play this drum, any of the circles in which this worm enters, that is where I am. That is where what determines the future you have. And then the worm started moving towards the bright future. As soon as it got to the bright future, automatically it turned back and started moving towards the terrible future. Terrible future. Terrible future. And something happened. Shocking very happened. Jessica went and then picked it up with her bare hands, without wearing a glove, without anything, picked it up, and then she put it on the bright future. And then the next thing, she started matching it there. And as she was matching it, the native doctor was surprised. And why do you have to do that, Jessica? This was not the agreement. This was what she said. She said, I will decide the future I want by becoming the best version of myself. That is the vision I want. By becoming the best version of myself. Now the question is it the case that she never knew that she was going to become the best version of herself? Was it until that point? And thank God she had to do that, because if she didn't do that, and that one was there, enter the other one, it will damage her mindset for life. Don't allow people to push you too much before you know that you can take a decision that can help to change things about you and that of your family. Okay? How do you define poor? We define poor here as passing over opportunities repeatedly. People remain poor because from January to date, they have been passing over opportunities repeatedly. One opportunity or the other. They have been passing it. My dear friends, this is an opportunity for you to make that decision right now. What are you really going to leave behind? Even the good book says the good man leaves an inheritance for his children. Are you ready to become the best version of yourself? Now, I have an offer for very, very, very few of you. Just 2 persons in this meeting. Only 2 persons who are remaining in this meeting. For those of you who are remaining, of course, you are going to have access to this. Now, the 2 of you are people who says, okay, great. I want to do this, but I do not have up to 79,990. 69,990. You're saying, Mr. Damian, you see this? I am ready to go into this. I'm ready to go through this process, but right now, I don't have up to 69,990, but I'd love to do it. What can you do for me? Are there people like that in this meeting? Are there people like that in this meeting? If there are people like that, we are rounding up now. If there are people like that in this meeting, I want you to go to the chat box and type. Let me know. Are there people like that in this meeting? Are there people like that in this meeting? Anybody like that in this meeting who says, I am interested in this, very interested, but then all I need now, I cannot afford that 69,990 naira. What can you do for me? Are there people listening to me in this meeting? Oh, someone have sent me a private message. You don't have to, don't be shy. At least you can also send it publicly so everybody can see. Okay, don't be shy. Okay, you can send it to me privately. But then this is it. So for you who have just sent it right now, there's another person also, you can also send it. Okay, don't send it privately, send it publicly. Okay. Now for the other person who say, for you who have sent to me right now, and then the other person who says, okay, yes, for only today between now and 11:59 p.m. you can become a pioneer by making a payment of 49,990 naira only. For 12 a.m. tomorrow, the price goes back to 69,990 naira. So if you know you are ready for that right now, go ahead right now and make that payment. Go ahead right now and make the payment. So the promo ends today at 11:59 p.m. And once you are done, you send proof of payment to 080-265-453-90. What I want you to do right now is also to screenshot the screen, screenshot my screen, and then make that payment and send me. I'm sending you proof of payment later on. Okay. Congrats to those of you who have made payments. Congrats, we're super proud of you. Your mentorship, like I said, begins immediately from Monday. All right. Every detail is going to be sent to you. I want you to be open-minded. You have already indicated. You have said already that you are going to follow the process. You have said that you want to follow the system. Be open-minded because we're going to take you through all of the processes. Is that okay?
The key is not to become fearless. We're never going to become fearless because we're all human beings, and fear is a really healthy, amazing thing. It's a gift.
If we didn't feel fear, we would do a lot of crazy shit. We gotta feel some fear. But here is the key. This is what differentiates successful people from not successful people. Successful people know how to talk to fear. They know how to say, what up, fear? I see you. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to keep me safe, but I'm gonna put you in the passenger seat of the car. You can sit there and we're gonna drive together. You can't touch the steering wheel. You can't touch the radio. I'm in control of the car, but you can be there on the ride. And so you just drive around life with fear in the passenger seat of the car. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be there. It's gonna scream at you. It's gonna give you all kinds of excuses like you are not ready yet. You're too overwhelmed. You can't do it right now. You're this, you're that, you're this. Just say, shut up. I'm driving.
Big girl, so you can speak to your, do not allow fear hold you back from attaining and taking decisions you're supposed to take. Okay? Speak to that fear and make that decision. Everybody has been in that shoe before, but then we are only ahead simply because of the steps we've taken. For those of you who have made that decision, who are making decisions, and who will make decisions, we welcome you to Diamond Project. Okay, welcome to freedom. All right, so all of us at the Diamond Project, we want to thank you for being part of this briefing, and we wish you a fantastic year ahead. For more inquiries, my name is Damian Osakile. You can call me on 080-265-45390. Have a beautiful evening and enjoy the rest of it. Bye-bye.